A blockbuster memoir on the first few years of U.S. President Donald Trump's time in office has been published by speechwriter for Trump's former Secretary of Defense, James Mattis. Writing about the president's rhetoric describing South Korea, the author says Trump accused Seoul of being a major abuser, demanding the ally pay significantly more for U.S. troops deployed on the Korean peninsula. Our Hyo-sun starts us off.
President Trump has reportedly called for Seoul to pay significantly more in defense costs ever since taking office in early 2017, repeatedly explaining that South Korea is, quote, taking advantage of Washington in the area of defense. This is according to former U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis' speechwriter Guy Snodgrass, who has published a new book titled Holding the Line: Inside Trump's Pentagon with Secretary Mattis. The author states that during the Pentagon's first briefing to Trump in July 2017, the U.S. president called Seoul, quote, a major abuser, even noting it would be a better deal to have South Korea pay at least $60 billion in defense costs annually. This is 12 times the $5 billion that Washington had reportedly brought up during the defense sharing cost negotiation between the two allies. According to the book, Trump also called the previous Seoul-Washington Free Trade Agreement, quote, criminal during a meeting at the Pentagon. The remarks not only showed Trump's impromptu style, but also his fundamental attitude towards U.S. allies. The author also recalls that Trump caught all his staff off guard when he announced that Seoul, Washington would put a halt to their joint military drills following a Singapore summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Snodgrass said there was no prior notice from the White House, but did not elaborate whether Mattis was also not informed in advance. The book also described that no provocative words like little rocket men were in the initial draft of President Trump's now infamous speech to the UN General Assembly in late 2017, implying there were many last-minute changes made to Trump's remarks. The book also contains other anecdotes from meetings with President Trump and key cabinet members that the author witnessed. Hyo-sun, Arirang News.